The princess who chose courage over comfort. In the heart of the ancient kingdom of Varadale stood a gleaming palace made of pearl-white stone and gold-trimmed towers. Inside lived Princess Arista, a girl known far and wide not only for her breathtaking beauty, but for the kindness in her eyes and the grace in her smile. The people loved her, yet behind crowds, celebrations, and elegant gowns, Arista carried a quiet storm inside her heart, a longing to prove herself beyond her title and appearance. From childhood, she heard the same words repeated like a song. "You are beautiful, princess. You are delicate. You must be protected." Everyone saw her as a precious ornament, fragile like glass. But Arista did not want to be a flower kept inside the palace walls. She wanted to be the sun, warm, powerful, and radiant, touching everyone with her light. She wished to lead her people one day, not just be looked at and admired. Yet every time she tried to learn sword fighting, the royal guards told her it wasn't ladylike. Every time she spoke of studying leadership and war strategies, the advisors politely dismissed her. Every time she asked to join diplomatic meetings, her father, the king, would smile gently and say, "Your duty is to smile, my dear. Your beauty is enough." Those words, though soft, cut sharper than any sword. A turning point. One night, restless with frustration, Arista climbed to the palace balcony. The moon shone like a guarded secret across the kingdom. She watched the flickering lights of the town below and wondered how many people slept with unspoken dreams like her. Just then, she heard footsteps. It was Nira, her childhood friend, a maid, humble yet fearless. "You're awake again, princess," Nira said softly. Arista nodded, eyes still on the horizon. "Do you ever feel trapped, Nira? Not by walls, but by expectations?" Nira stepped closer. "Every day, but I fight anyway. Some cages are made of gold and others of iron, but we all must choose whether to accept them or break them." Arista turned to her, surprised, inspired. For the first time, someone understood her struggle. "I want more from life," Arista whispered. "I want to be strong, truly strong, not beautiful like a painting, but brave like a warrior." Nira smiled, a spark of belief in her eyes. "Then start with one step. Even a princess can journey beyond a palace if she is willing to walk." Those words became a seed in Arista's heart, small but powerful. The decision that changed everything. The next morning, Arista made a choice that shocked the palace. She requested to join the royal guard's training. The guards laughed, the council disapproved. Even her father frowned with disappointment. "You are too gentle," he said. "What if you get hurt?" Arista lifted her chin. "Father, strength does not come from safety. Growth does not come from comfort. Let me try, even if I fall." The king hesitated, but Arista's determination shone brighter than her beauty. Finally, he agreed, with one condition. "You must train like any soldier. No royal privilege." Arista accepted instantly. Thus began her journey, painful, exhausting, but transformative. The princess who sweated. Instead of sparkled day after day, Arista trained with heavy swords. Her soft hands blistered, bled, healed, and blistered again. Her delicate fingers toughened like carved oak. Her elegant gowns were replaced by steel armor and sweat-stained cloth. Many laughed at her. Some mocked her. But Arista refused to quit. Every bruise became a badge of her growing will. Every hardship sharpened her heart like a blade. At night, when exhaustion burned in her bones, she whispered to herself, "I was born for more. I will rise, even if I rise slowly." Even Nira sometimes worried, seeing her trembling from fatigue, but Arista would smile, tired yet unbroken. "The world expects me to be beautiful," she'd say. "I choose to be powerful." And slowly, wonderfully, she began to change. Her sword strikes grew stronger. Her mind became sharper. Her courage unshakable. The princess the world once sheltered became a warrior the world could not ignore. The day her kingdom needed her. Just as Arista reached her peak, a shadow fell across Varadale. A ruthless neighboring kingdom launched a sudden attack. The king fell gravely ill. Panic shook the palace. The generals argued. The ministers panicked. The people trembled. And in the middle of the storm, Princess Arista stepped forward. "I will lead the army," she declared. The room fell silent, stunned. A few scoffed, others doubted, but no one else had a plan. After hours of conflict, hesitation, and desperate discussion, the council agreed. Arista donned her armor, climbed onto her white horse, and rode to the battlefield with fire in her eyes. The soldiers, once skeptical, now followed with newfound respect. For she was not just a princess, she was one of them. Before battle began, she spoke to her warriors. "Today is not about crowns or titles. It is about courage, the kind that lives in every heart here. We fight not because we are fearless, but because we refuse to surrender to fear." Her voice carried across the ranks like thunder, steady, powerful, unstoppable. And then she raised her sword. The battle was fierce, but Arista fought like the storm she once felt inside. She protected her people, defended her land, and led her soldiers with brilliance and bravery. Her strategies turned the tide. Her courage inspired hope. Under her leadership, the enemy retreated. Varadale was saved, not by her beauty, but by her strength. The princess who became a symbol. The kingdom cheered upon her return. Flowers rained from balconies. Children held her portrait not as a decoration, but as a symbol of courage. No one called her a delicate princess anymore. Instead, they called her Arista the Brave, Arista the Wise, Arista, the warrior queen of her own destiny. The king, from his sickbed, held her hand with pride shining brighter than gold. "You wish to prove yourself," he said softly. "You have proven to the world what a woman can be, strong, fierce, magnificent." Arista smiled, not with pride of glory, but with peace of self-discovery. She had bloomed from beauty into power. The message of the princess. Years later, Arista wrote these words for all the young girls and dreamers of the kingdom, and for you, the reader. You are more than what people see. You are as strong as the battles you choose to fight. You may start fragile, but you can grow unbreakable. Do not let others decide who you are. Walk your own path, even when it is steep, even when you stumble, even when they say you cannot. For Arista proved a powerful truth. Beauty may open doors, but courage builds kingdoms.